Privet, Katila, ya, ni хорошо, because today we are in the midst of a global recession. Yep, we're in the global economy's in recession. No wonder why we weren't getting anything. So, we are playing Democracy 3, turning Germany fascist. Well, more specifically nationalistic, because I conned you all into thinking that I was to get more views. But, yeah. Right now we're struggling with the economy a little bit. The National Socialist Gamers Party is working pretty well, but we have passed some things that are good for Germany. Now, we hope we could get, like, some sort of these crime things under control. Is this doing... Okay, we're getting rid of these. So, intercity... Does Germany even have intercity rights? That's really awkward. Or weird, you would say. So, let's figure out what the thing is today. The Nuclear Test Ban Treaty. Didn't know Germany had nuclear weapons. The United Nations is pushing for your country to sign a treaty that would ban us from carrying out any nuclear weapons tests for research purposes. Many other nations have already signed the treaty and are pressuring us to sign through diplomatic channels. Now, nationalistic... Now, the way I play this game is that most of us is going to be nationalistic. However, we can't just be totally nationalistic or else we'll alienate our allies. Honestly, I don't have a... If I was running Germany, I would beef up the military, and we have beefed up the military. The military is strong again. Time to Anschluss Austria. I'm kidding. But, you know, unironically, I think Austria should have the choice of joining Germany. But anyway, but should they have nuclear weapons? I don't think so. I think to get our standing on the international community a little bit better once we Anschluss Austria, we'll sign the treaty. We'll sign it. Now, I think that might piss off the Patriots, though. Just by a little bit, though. But with they like it. They like it. Did we crack down on immigration? Yeah, we did. I haven't played this in a little while, so I'm kind of, I don't know. Well, I'm kind of off the loop of what exactly we were planning on doing. So what's something we can do? Street gangs are almost gone. Vigilante mobs are almost gone. Alcohol abuse is slowly going down. Internet crime is still there. Ghettos are going down. Because no more immigrants. It's good. Now, what's something that we can do? What's something we should do? Well, let's see. Ooh, citizenship test looks good. Though, we did technically ban immigration. I mean, not really. We're forcing everyone to retina scans. But, this is good. We'll add it, but let's see what are some other things. What are some things that we can do? Ooh, I love this. So, rural development grants. So, one of the strong things that we like as right-wing politicians is the idea of ergonism, or whatever. Basically, I can't say it, but it's essentially basically, hey, we're gonna give development to develop our rural communities. We're gonna embrace the local and reject the global. Rural development grants to distort the free market, which is ass because we're not free market people anyway. So yeah, we'll implement this. Increases GDP, farmers go up, farm equality goes up, unemployment goes down, poor earnings go up. It's good all around, and it costs a measly $1.4 billion a quarter. So, I mean, it's great. I don't know why we wouldn't do this. We're doing it anyway. Did my ass just eat itself? God damn it. Hold up. Great. Well, ain't this some shit? What's the political capital? No wonder I could do everything. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Hopefully, can we do the? Yeah, we can. It costs us everything. So for this, as we start our third year, we shall embrace the farmers. Unironically, we should bring a bunch of a lot of people are like, I don't know why. I think everyone agrees that living in the city makes you a rat, like a bug. So yeah, fuck the city. Embrace the farmland. I think that's all we can do. Costs a lot. You'd be surprised, like, hey, let's give some money to, like, develop our rural economy. Takes a lot of political effort to pass it. You think that would be a non-controversial thing, Is obesity still a thing? Okay, no, it's going away. I would lower this. This is ass. Well, I would... whatever. We'll go next. So, yeah, everything's going fine. Hopefully the global economy starts uptaking and actually we get something, a bang for a buck. Ooh. Now this is what I like to see. Right. Germans are the best in the world. Ooh, got a technological advantage, but there's no GDP well, there's a slight one. Productivity's going up, and this is great, because now it has to go under this to stop. Great. Fucking, you know, second quarter, bang, everything's going great. Street gangs eliminated. Fucking intercity riots under control. Homelessness at an end. You know, hey, you know, what can you say? The right is right. Alright. Now that we have done that, what is the deficit looking like? Income's going up. Expenditure is flatlining. Debt is exponentially growing. What's our taxes looking like? Okay, we already increased taxes. What should we do? Looking at this to cut. But what are some other things that we can do to increase the, what are some things we can do? Oh, flags on every street corner. That is a good one. So, basically, it is a taboo at the moment. Now, as we said, we want to get 100% Patriot membership by the end of this, by the end of our 2 terms in office. But we can't do that if we don't, you know, fly flags everywhere. Now, I know there's some other things that we could do, like maybe implementing a German space program and establishing a German Martian colony, for example. That would be pretty damn based. But at the moment, we need to bring out the patriotic spirit in Germany. You know, we could pass all these, we could pass all these nice reforms all we want, but it won't do shit if we aren't patriotic. So we're gonna be hanging flags everywhere like the Americans do. Not in every street, but in, like, yeah, on most streets, but, like, every street, essentially. By almost 10%. That is great. That's great. Foreign relations go down. I don't know why. They're like, you'd think they'd be actually kind of happy that we're, like, embracing being German. Like, you know, go to Germany, be German, right? But nah, apparently not. Ooh, this is long-term. Ooh. You know what's best? Germans and science. Like, name a more better duo. Nothing. You can't think of any because it's nothing. So, you know what? We're gonna become like a bunch of German, you know, engineers. That just makes me cream my pants. That's just the best thing. It's pretty awesome, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, this costs a lot though, but who cares? Well, now here's the thing. You need to. We're going to probably go into a major... Unless the GDP starts rising, we won't get any of this. No matter how much things we go... So here's, as I mentioned before, raising the GDP increases the amount of taxes you get. Even if you don't raise taxes at all, you still get a ton of... if your GDP raises, the amount of money you get increases. So all you have to do is that the amount of money you spend to boost your GDP, like investments, is less than how much you would get in extra tax revenue from the GDP getting raised. But in this case, we're accelerating a German particle accelerator going from Hamburg to Munich to Berlin. I think that's the right area, right? Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else we could implement. Welfare fraud sounds good. We do need a fat tax. What are some other things we can do? Fuel efficiency standards, yeah. I think we're going to implement a welfare fraud department. Now, yes, I know we clamp down on immigration on this country. What's the ethnic minority population? 0. Okay. I guess there is no more ethnic minorities in Germany. I like how German geography just, like, cuts off immigrant. Like, Germany has some sort of, like, natural shield against immigrants. Well, ain't that something. Ooh, shit. I forgot this existed. This boosts the liberal population. And so the membership's going up. That won't do. We're gonna have to save up a little bit. Yeah, we'll have to get rid of some of these things. Though the alcohol abuse does get... Ooh. Yeah, let's, how's this going? Ooh, fuck, that one. Gone. That went away. Vigilante bombs are gone. That's good. What's the Conservatives are happy. How's the Patriots looking? 14%. Okay, so they just started going up. National Armed Forces should take... So we just implemented national anthems and flags on every street corner, so... Okay, so I think we doubled it. It was like 7% originally, right? Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll have to get rid of race discrimination. But we can't just say we're gonna abolish race discrimination to, own the libs. We're gonna be like, hey, look, this is freedom of association. And, yeah, freedom of association. You don't have to associate with people you don't like. And we are making Germany great again. Obesity under control. Vigilante mobs gone. Completely good. This is still... God, our debt is going up the wazoo. The income's rising, though. What's our income like? Hold up a second. Yeah, see, our deficit reduced... So even though we increased spending by, like, another 20 billion, our deficit was reduced by 20 billion because of the GDP raise. Where's the GDP? Yeah, see? Because of our increasing base things to do, it's increasing. Okay, so before we do anything, we are getting rid of this. Free association. No more liberals. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's pretty good. No more of that. We're going to keep this. Now, I know this increases liberalism by a little bit. However, the amount of things it does to combat alcohol abuse is pretty good. Now, I don't think... We're going to have to get rid of this. But I want to get rid of alcohol abuse. Alcohol degeneracy in this nation. So, what are we going to do about that? Well, I'm glad you asked, because we are going to combat alcohol law. Where's the alcohol law? Can't raise it. Fuck. Okay, never mind. Should we screw the boomers over and cut back? Well, we can't do it, but should we cut back on state pensions? Now, we know we like the elderly here in our nation, but maybe high state pensions might be a bit too much. What are some other things we can do? Let's implement a youth club subsidies. Essentially, think of it this way. Now, I think this goes after the youth, right? The youth are pretty lukewarm on us. Let's kind of bribe them a little bit. So what this is, this youth club subsidies, if I may I dare, is that for a few $1 million a quarter, we will implement youth clubs where, they could... It's like ways to... It's like national service. Well, not national service. It's kind of like we bring young people together to make... be patriotic and learn skills and be social and the such. I think those are pretty good. I think those are pretty good things to do. Now, I would do some things for the environment because we're environmentally friendly and all that. However, what I'll say is that our GDP is such a shithole that our environment is, good. But as our GDP increases, we need to start focusing on the environment a little bit more. So I'd start focusing on it, but not right now. Probably in our second term. But yeah, youth club subsidies. Youth love us, crime goes down, socialists and parents love us. Again, as we said, we want parents to be happy. So that's good. Ooh, we have something. Alright, euthanasia. A once famous citizen, age 66, is suffering from a terminal illness and living in constant severe pain. Although modern medical techniques can keep him alive for many more years, he has expressed a repeated desire to be allowed to take his own life. So legalized euthanasia is incredibly cool to keep people living in permanent pain when there is no hope of recovery and they have already expressed a will not to carry on with their life. As modern medical technology advances, this is going to be more common as we are able to keep people alive in pain or in a coma for many years. Everyone has sympathy for those involved in these situations, but changing the law is the wrong decision. This would be the thin end of the wedge. Once the principle of helping people to die is in law, the pressure will be on anyone with a terminal condition, especially where medical care is expensive. Don't change the law. That's the thing, though. So there was this case in the Netherlands where this 17-year-old girl was euthanized. Well, not euthanized. She wanted to get euthanized, but they just they're like, oh, she didn't like. She's like, oh, I'm so depressed by everything, and I want to take my life. The thing is, though, I get it. Euthanasia sucks, but Like, if you're from a terminal illness, like, you're gonna fucking die. I think I could see the point of euthanasia. However, again, it's a slippery slope, though. Like, if you start allowing it for whatever, then, if you start allowing it, it's a bit of a, it's gonna be hard to kind of go back for it. Yeah. Huh. Should we make the liberals happy? How are the liberals looking? Well, we did get a Nobel Prize. That helped them a lot. I really like this. Current opinion on the government? They don't have an opinion. 64% of the population is ass. Marriage tax allowance is going into effect. What should we do? I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck. Do we legalize it or not? I'm stuck. I think we are conservative nationalists, aren't we? Yeah. I guess for the sake of the playthrough, we'll say we'll leave the law unchanged, but, yeah. Yeah. Kind of stuck on the issue, to be quite honest with you, in real life. What are your guys' opinion? So this is the last year for year 3. Creating rating upgraded. That's pretty great. How's our thing going? See, a deficit getting eliminated. Based. Pretty awesome. What are some other things we can do? I want to get a space program, but what are some things we could do first? Maybe something here. Oh yeah, we were gonna implement a stronger alcohol law. Okay, so I know Germans like the Lederhosen, or the Oktoberfest. Sorry for the stereotype. But, listen, we are not alcohol degenerates. We will crack down on... So there's no limits, no, like, so, okay. Yeah, 18, 21, low strength beer only. Ooh. Now, how far are we going to take this alcohol law? Alcohol consumption should go down. Now, so here's what I think about alcohol. So, okay, so since we're Germany, now, since we're conservative, we will raise their thing to... Ooh. That does take a whammy to alcohol consumption. We really like... So here's the thing. I know in Germany they like their beer. They're pretty famous for that shit. However, I don't think, I'm kind of... So for me, I really despise alcohol. A lot of people in my life have ruined their lives with it, and they're really good people, and they throw their entire things out under the bus for alcohol. It's very sad, to be quite honest. Yeah, it's pretty ass. Well, maybe, yeah. So I really despise it, and a lot of people are like, well, you want to restrict, you want to limit alcohol use, just let people do whatever they want. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna tax and regulate the shit out of alcohol, and by that I mean we're gonna have low strength beer only, no more degeneracy. Now I understand, like, I'm not gonna throw people in jail for drinking alcohol or buying it or whatever, but like we really need as a society to be combating it. To be quite honest. What are some other things we can do? I think we can't do that space thing anymore, right? Yeah, the space thing went away. Well, that's shit. What is ooh, that's pretty awesome. So, I think another thing, the last thing we're going to do in our 3rd year, is we're going to pass a national monorail system, right? So, Germany's known for its high-tech, maybe not like Japanese type, but like it's very cool, like, railway system. I'm really jealous by Europeans. They have like the best public transport. The public transport in America is, first of all, non-existent, or if it exists, it's shit. And then when you even could get on public transport, it's like filled with like drug-addicted homeless people. I mean, I don't know how the public transport is in Germany, but I'm pretty sure it's clean, right? I hope. Hope they didn't get to Germany yet. But yeah, national monorail. Nice trains everywhere. It'll be based and awesome. Commuters will love it. Car usage will... Let's go up to about... There, 7.9. A very, very awesome environmental system. That'll be pretty nice. Commuters will love it. Car usage goes down. And that's good, because this kind of tackles it in advance. Now. Yeah. That looks good. So, yeah, that's the end of year 3, and I think that's the end of the video. So we're gonna go to the next turn, and we'll end it there. So, yeah, everything's going good. How is everything going? What's our plans? Well, we are approaching. Ooh, that's awesome. See, everything's just going great. Credit ratings only CCC. That's ass. When will people learn democracy doesn't work? Speak truth to power, Homer Simpson. So, elections coming up. We're getting 88% of the vote. Our security experts are worryingly about getting assassinated. Don't worry, we boosted that shit. The National Socialist German Gamers Party is doing really well. Poverty eliminated. Unemployment gone. Crime gone. Education, health really well. Almost very well. GDP could do better, but it's raising, and we shall get that under control. So election year's coming up. We have about 4 more turns to complete our first term, and I think we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty damn well, if I say so myself. We're gonna continue doing a bit more social engineering. We're trying to engineer more patriots, less liberals, more conservatives. There's a few things, and also trying to get our budget under control. So, if GDP keeps getting raised, we will be pretty well off with, as long as we could balance the budget and not go into a death spiral with the taxes and all that, we'll be good. So, yeah, that's the thing. That's the key. So, hopefully we don't go into a death spiral. So, aim high, wander on, like this video, like, favorite, subscribe if you liked it, and aim high, wander on from America with Russian love.